No, I'm not worried about that. I'm excited about that. Obviously, I think Big Brother kind of brings people together in terms of like you kind of cling on to each other for support. But I think outside of the house, it kind of plays out in a similar way because leaving the Big Brother house is its own nightmare crucible where like, oh my God, social media and all of this attention for at least a few months before you fade back into, anonymity. And going through that with her is going to be really helpful, I think, to both of us. But yeah, look, I'm very optimistic about our future, and if it doesn't work out, that's okay. But she's incredible, and I can't go into our relationship being like, oh no, everything's gonna change when we're outside of the Scrambleverse, but we still get along. Like, no, she's great. I think it'll work out. That wasn't really a strategic choice by me to be like, oh, showmances are dangerous. I want to stay out of that. Like maybe that should have been my policy. More so, I'm just kind of a tough nut to crack when it comes to intimacy. I'm just a little bit weird in that regard, and it takes me a long time to warm up to anybody. For whatever reason, America was able to, like, it was a lot easier and came a lot more easier for me with her. So those first few weeks of me being more like resistant was more like my baggage showing itself more than it was like a strategic choice to ride it out. And then you spend more time together and you get closer in the house and one thing leads to another and then you're in a showman's. So again, not really a conscious choice, more just like the reality of me being in the house. I'm always going to be awkward with a lot of that stuff. And I'm just glad that I was in there long enough to like fully explore, my relationship with America.